Hi Dara, I'm taking a look at your submission and that you were working on, and when I filter and I look through your submission to see what was marked incorrectly, the first step is step number 5, and during step number 5 they wanted you to group October, November, December. You had, after that, you created a summary and a sales chart. So I'm going to go ahead and group these three worksheets together, October, November, December. And in here, they wanted you to select this range and change that to a comma, no decimal. All right, so, and then after that particular one, they said ungroup the worksheet. So if I select any one of these tabs, it will deselect. There we go. So for October, and I can now see that that change has been in effect for those three sheets. So that is step number 5. For step number 11 on the summary sheet, so we'll look at just the summary sheet here. In B8, they wanted a function to total column B. All right, so if I click here, I can see you do have that in there. And then autofill the column B to the right. So these should all have formulas down here. And I'm looking up here in your formula bar, and I can actually see that. So that's fine. Let me look at specifically. Apply the comma style to B6 to G7. All right, so here, it's B6 to G7. They want us again to apply the comma, no decimals. Okay, and so that is step number 11. And on number 12, they would like a summary to create a cluster bar. I'm looking at this. I do see some other things that are not quite right on this one, though. If I come back up, this row should be a currency. I don't know why you're getting this P in here. With that, this just looks a little weird. It's a function. Okay, so that, but the formatting is just not correct. Again, I'm going to try this here. Currency. Why you are getting this? I'm going to go back to this accounting format. There we go. And I'll do it this way. Same thing here. We're looking at an accounting with 0 decimals. Right, so the currency, for some reason, was not coming up quite right. All right, so formatted wise, that is what that should look like. All right, so number 12 says on the summary sheet, create a cluster bar using A4D7 and then move that to a new sheet named. All right, so what was marked here was the location was not set to sales chart, which I see it is right here. But you don't, let's check out what you, that's not a cluster bar. Okay, that is a bar chart, but it's not a cluster bar. All right, so that's where everything, and it kind of snowballs from there. So I'm going to go ahead and select your chart, and if I went to chart type, this is a cluster column. You needed a cluster bar. All right, so this is the one that you need. All right, so that certainly changes the look of what this looks like. So change that to set to bar, and let me see what else is in here. So that is why number 12 was marked incorrect, right? Because they asked for a cluster bar chart. Right? And then we do some formatting in here. So then they want you to switch the rows and columns, and you want to change the layout to a layout 10. I think you may have done that, but let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and switch my rows and columns. And let me undo. Can't quite remember. Redo. All right. Yeah, switch my rows and columns. Looks like the months are on the outside, and they want a chart style 2. So it should look like that. The name of the chart, change the layout of the chart to a layout 10. Actually, we're going to layout 10. which should be this layout, and then a chart style 2, which is the style 2, and then flooring department sales, you need to add a axis title. You just needed a chart title above the chart. Please add above the chart, add a chart, flooring department sales. So then you need to plug that. That is step number 13. And then for the step 14, they wanted you to add the access titles months for the verticals. All right, so again, coming over here to the elements, we wanted access titles for the primary horizontal. In that case down here, this would be sales, and remove that information there. And then we wanted to add another element, which would be the vertical, and that would be months. All right, so you did have quite a bit wrong with this particular assignment, so hopefully this video demonstrated and showed you what you need to do in order to make it correct.